Hello, shall we start? I know it's a little bit of a late start today, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? I see. Bad things happen, you know? Thank you. Now, let's go here. You automatic open, and we're good. Thank you. And then, not you, but you. Ooh, is this bad? This is looking like bad. Yeah. Neutral. Okay. First one of the bunch. Yes, flames. Not that great of a thing, but meh. Okay, we gotta put a pause on that. Hold on. Pause, pause, pause. Let's get these wonderful buddies. Okay, and then you go to discovery. Who? No, not you. Level that up. Go to craft. Level this up. Go to craft. Start crafting. You. No, I was doing something else. I was doing this. Excuse me? You. You. And you. Thanks. so so why is this score so low? Mm, so weird. It's not looking like today is gonna be the day for a new dispatch section, so we're gonna leave that there. Thanks. Now, what am I missing? Ah, I have to go to the HIA real quick. Yes, please. Check my people real quick. Who is down? Not you. You. And you. Fire and you.
Awaiting further instructions.
Okay, let's get some fire. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. You. Okay. Something to combat fire.
Asset confirmed. Preparing. All protection.
I'm at your disposal.
You.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
Starlight!
Asset confirmed.
I would never turn down Lord
All protection from any danger. It's my duty to protect the asset.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Ba, 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 ba.
All exits are now sealed. The light is but one step away.
Can you resist?
I won't betray your trust. So unprofessional. Weakling.
Stay calm now.
Just finishing the journey. Vanish.
Don't look straight at the moon.
Nice shot. Dancing, 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 dancing. Complete. Dance, dance. Ah, right. It's still dark out here. I really need to go to sleep. It's gonna reset. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get it. It needs to be twice per day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, twice per day, 4. For 7 days straight. Then there's this.
Anything I can help?
A bountiful haul. Please check the results.
Normal. I still haven't caught like that thing yet, which is weird, but okay. I need to sell these and quickly. Okay. Give me 1 second. 1 second, please. 1 second. Let's go to Swabian Temple. And like sleep and then wake up. You know? Thank you. To the aquarium, please. Ah, I have to do the quest thing to then do the. I'm not getting that right. Okay. You. Hello, buddy. Good morning, Mr. Wise. You look exhausted. Who were those tourists just now? About that. Stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on the internet. Right after it happened. And now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing these photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Okay. But give me 1 second, because I wanna
Feel free to explore your
check
own pace.
the aquarium, please. Drop catch. You. Drop catch. You. Select. Cool. Variant. I guess. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm. How can we stay calm? The internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. Don't want to wait for answers in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I received everyone's requests. Regarding the refunds, I'll process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. Turn to find Belle, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting.
Hello?
So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends
Aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not, 'cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
Are you planning to wait and see,
I
Yuzo?
think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further.
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
You gotta check it out. But there's something here first. Okay, 1 second. One skiddly dumb second.
Anything I can help you with? Get ready. Got one. Spot on. Focus. I got something.
Ah, crap.
Got one.
something I want. Hey, and give
Got one!
a subware species of this thing.
I got something! Yay! Got one! Spot on! Let's continue next time. I'll bring you good luck.
I will return with a full catch, Master.
Thanks.
Time for a break.
Let's go back to the resort. And now we can fully focus on resort stuff. Anyway, let's do this. Mr. Wise, you're here. I've been dealing with the tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Wise came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to know more about the resort. To get closer behind the truth of the haunting. Let's see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best as we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis? That guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was always a division manager at Three Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed, and he's still stuck in the manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, We were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Court gave him a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. The money only prolonged that money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now, with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't get it up? According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates Courts. I suspect was their scheme all along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that Snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that Tanuki called Kamanosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Mr. Wise, there's something I haven't mentioned before. The resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We kept that from the most people until now. Miss, about this, Edge, no need to keep hiding it anymore. Wise, Alice, and Yuzo have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. The same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corps in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as Edge's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow, along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step of that transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets, to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. I understand. I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzo in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. Oh, so there is more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. What's not adding up here? Keep spacing out like that, and moss will grow on your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in a tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Wise, we got quite a few helpful details from the last round of questioning. Maybe Wet Willis, being a mid-level exec at Three Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Teresa to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage his business. Now, all that's left is the haunting itself. If we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks, Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Wise is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing and clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help, but Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go nonstop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the breeze and clear your heads. I got this big boat repaired. Okay, cool.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of deja vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. You know what that mosquito dancing on air, I think it is? I think it's, what do you call that? Those mini, like, projectors that you can do in this, that they have in this realm? What's wrong?
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you alright?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me.
Wise, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight, now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Manato made sure to evacuate all the nearby villages right away, so that shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see a mosquito hovering in mid-air. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. As the hurry runs towards where the haunted object was. What on earth? No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here, something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even put her nose and ear to work. Her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating nonstop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Yep, found it. This is it. This is...
Alice, this is... a holographic projector. And
Told
it
you.
looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
It's Grace's
I got it.
drone.
The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she sews up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes a look at takes a projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years, and chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walks off chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hands, then calls over Minato and leads you both to another haunted object. Alright, here's your phone back, Wise. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo? Yeah. Even where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector as you hit the shutter. The phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. The paranormal camera works like a charm, so it can detect invisible objects. Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modified the camera sensor and flashed on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on the screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yuza, Manato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Wise will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Up close, the scent here matches one from the projector picture. Let's see if it shows the camera. Oh, Manato. Damn, that's playing fair. But it looks like their little tracks in here. Their little tricks in here. Oh, it's here.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
It says it's here, but I don't see it. Oh. After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gather to rest at edge and empty. Looking at these projectors, they couldn't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears.
Yeah.
Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain Three Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
That jerk Willis. He won't stop until we completely destroy us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course, those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It all adds up. Time to report them to public security.
Can't. Not yet.
PubSec?
We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I think we should just, like, say, this is like our theme. Like, we've been trying, this is our theme all along. Spooky haunting. If you're lucky to find one, or be here, that's great luck for you, you know?
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Don't let them get away with it.
The space at TO9J spot.
Dude, stop sending stuff here. Be there. Support you guys when the time comes. Please don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Okay. Alright, so everybody's ready. All we gotta do is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're ready to go, let's find a spot and strike them out. I'm ready. Hiding in a spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? Where did we put it? We did put it here. So why is it completely gone? You idiot. One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Didn't you? Don't you remember? Dang, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We'll figure it out later. Still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought, they walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projectors here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. Sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So should we strike now, pop up behind them out of nowhere, and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I have a feeling you're really into scaring people? Show up ready for battles right in front of the thugs. Panic flashing across their faces, they clearly didn't expect to be found. But in no time they got their helmets and weapons drawn. The fight is on. If we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. Let's get it ready.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
I'll be one for attacks from your blind spots. So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up? Floss.
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed, but... I'll take it. Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
You're exposed now. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. How about this? Stay on offense. Sweep the whips away.
The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way. Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings are awful. Just spill the beans about Three Corps, honestly, and maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen. We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Takes away the restrained thugs and then returns with the group.
Yuzo, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
At least the music festival won't be
The music
affected.
festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over internet. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened. Back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks.
Those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort would have been way more popular.
Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place. Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security? Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help out.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Cool.
Belle and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
In perfect swing, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
I hope this whole hunting business has finally shut down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The day is almost here, but we're still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already late. Let's get some rest and get through tomorrow. You better get some sleep. No sleeping in the morning tomorrow. No sleeping in tomorrow morning. Nice. Look how many visitors we got. Wow, it's packed. Mr. Arnold did thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was well spent. That's why so many people came here just for the music festival. With this many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere else. The storage is all fixed up and ready, and staff are in position. First up is sound check, then Manso will lead the guests to the waiting area, and we'll go through the rehearsal a little bit later. Feels like we're almost there. Once the music festival is over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. We gotta properly toast to the resort's full recovery. Anything could happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't time for our guard down just yet. Yeah, and our little bunny ears and tail hasn't stopped twisting since the morning either, right? Stop staring at me all the time. Oh, right, Wise. Could I ask you for a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists are around here think about the resort and the music festival. Can you leave it to me? Leave it to me. on the
That's a
stage.
ton of ghost images. What's going on?
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
Okay, come on.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry. Let's split up.
Where are you all rushing off to?
Willis, you again. And behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR. But what a shame. Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted. And the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting. That's your resort's bamboo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this bamboo did everything on its own. We had nothing. I believe the people can see.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this. Right, MP? Huh?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bamboo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it! Where did MP run off to at a time like this?
Belle, Monato, can I leave this to you two?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I can handle it.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP disappearing at a time like this is suspicious. We've got to find it and get to the bottom of this to clear the resort's name.
Go! We've got things covered.
We'll be back soon. Do you think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
That's so weird. Armless figures in the back. Alright. I see you, armless figures.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us? This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
Empy, how did you end up here? Can you tell us what happened? So last night when Mia mentioned the ghost stories were well received on Internet, you thought about using it to the resort's advantage?
Thought maybe that would have happened. MP didn't say anything because they had to say no. MP spent the whole night setting up projectors, but in the end, Willis had no more control. MP wanted to stop, but it was too late. Everyone knocked MP. Someone knocked MP out from behind and kept muttering to themselves. MP tried to capture the my camera, but they snatched it away and smashed it. So MP let everyone down. I'm sorry. Seriously, going sorry.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone.
Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzaha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
Empy, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Wise, got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time.
No, he didn't. But this time, he made a fatal mistake. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking bamboo. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you...
Empy! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? Empy is just a little bamboo! You bastard!
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, you bastard. Alice, show them how it's done.
Huh? Me? Alright then. My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for Empy, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair! Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a bamboo. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of Imeratu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing 3 Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging 3 Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you? The CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you, personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this bamboo's injury?
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying Empy's camera wasn't enough. All bamboo units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who'll do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you underestimated Empy and completely forgot what bamboo are capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And you did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bamboo's master and Marcel Group have the authority to access those visual. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least 1.5 years to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bamboo's recording?
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bamboo's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
Okay, these are the visual recordings stored inside Empy.
Oh, well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this bamboo, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang.
Barry, I love you!
You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis. The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked Empy yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This Dung Bang Boo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good. Smash the camera, then get rid of this Bang Boo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who thought the man who always covered his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless and completely off guard? As MP's visual recording finished playing in the front of all of the cameras, one glance at Willis showed a man barely able to stand, his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please, let me explain. This video doesn't prove...
But it's going that the scene suddenly start ringing. After answering and listening for a moment, they all switched to speakerphones, making sure the voice on the other end can be clearly captured by the cameras.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp, I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager for Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
The ground begins to shake. Moments later, a massive machine descends from the sky, blocking everyone's
Now
path.
that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Oh, now we gotta fight a freaking robot. Figures Willis would lash out when cornered. Manato, you go help evacuate the guests with the others. Alice and I will take care of the big guy. He never expected to fail, yet still hit a combat mech nearby. What a shady man. Let's take this chance to put him behind bars for good. Let's enter combat. Mech suit. Mech suit. After this, we're ending the stream.
This place from the start would have saved me a ton of trouble.
Need my help, Izuha?
But anyway, so why beat around the bush? Blow it up! Blow it up! And why did you get to go on vacation? Even though the pain of spending summer smoothie with the higher up! Once in place goes cool, I head over and blow up 3 gates!
Out the box!
Willis has been expelled. Has he completely lost his mind? Must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something. Let's give him some herbal tea later. Yeah. How about this? Salute and finish the enemy. Looks like they've eye offered you. The dazzling star of a summer night. You're gonna let's ride the wave! Got a summer surprise! Here to sign for it? Let's go! Serves up! Stay on offense! You're gonna
With the mech disabled, Willis is left with no means of resistance. He no longer seems to care. He sits on the ground muttering things like, I'm covered in the coating too. If I stay still, I'll turn invisible, and you won't find me, over and over, until public security officers arrive and take him into custody. Now that is what you call being caught red-handed. And thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly that the resort haunting was nothing more than one of Willis's little schemes. The crisis has passed. Let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting in the safety zone. Please wait a moment. There's something I'd like to say.
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they won't come back now. We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold.
But Yuzuha, weren't you really looking forward to it?
No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Actually, I got another idea.
Actually, I might have a way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend and see if she'd be willing to perform here. Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys. So I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao is perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armbands? Wise, how do you know her? I love her.
You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry?
Yuzu, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know.
But Wise, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Wise, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Great idea. In that case, let's set up a video call with them.
Select the familiar names from your friend list and start a video call. In no time, everyone joins the call.
Wise, what's up? I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now heading to my next gig. Hello, Wise. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Yabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Wise, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Proxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that! A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
Hey everyone. Belle and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us? So, Astra, I have a favor to ask.
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm down. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know that?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for Top's bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me. I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others. I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The Cunning Hairs watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount? Yeah?
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation. I couldn't get them to spill either. But when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it. Just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars. I'll come over with Qingyi and the others. We could really use a break. Wise, you handled this case brilliantly.
Thanks, guys. See you all tonight at the resort.
Just as you're about to end the video call for setting up meeting at the last resort, Yuzuha leans in.
Wise, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
Yuzuha flashes a mysterious smile, takes the phone and whispers a few words to Astra. Then she hits the speakerphone button and points the phone screen at the TV cameras, which are just about to wrap up the broadcast.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music. If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever.
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way.
Bet Willis never saw this coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high. So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack?
Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind, but I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
Goodness. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious gracious. So many things. Okay. yeah, so this is us. We'll stop here. I'll see you guys next time.